Hello and welcome to Overwatch. As you can see, we are missing one person at the start of this particular game, defending on the payload. On D.VA, she's the character I've been playing essentially the most here, because I'm trying to learn the game, and I picked the one character I managed to have some time playing the closed beta. So yeah. Well, so far at least the start is fairly good. It got damaged quite a bit, but well, a fairly good start. So the post-gameplay commentary as usual here for my Overwatch content, because I really suck at this game, and I want to do this post-gameplay commentary partially because I want to learn how to play the game, how to get better at it. Now let's blow up Reinhardt's turret, but well, the healer showed up, so that's the thing which needs to die. And I'm gonna go down here, put my thing down. I'm gonna try to chase the healer down a little bit, and then try to hide alongside my team, like go around the corner, and try to deal damage to things, to try and obviously at this point I'm here quite alone, but for some odd reason the enemy team basically ignores me here until I kill their healer. So that was a very bad going by their team. Maybe they thought that I was no threat when I was outside of the mech. So there is some kind of a mistake by the enemy team, and at least I went for the correct target there, like kill the Mercy, and they are at least lacking the healer. But that's basically it. Other than that, my play was lacking a little, and this was a very bad target selection there. Horrible target selection. I completely beeline for the Pharah instead of like looking at what the heck is going on. I should not have stacked up with the Zarya at all, so that when Reinhardt here ultimate goes down, we wouldn't both be hit by it at the same time. No. Bad spatial awareness, bad positioning there by me. And this is a map I am not at all familiar with. I just didn't end up playing this map too much when I was playing the closed beta, so a little bit lost here. However, I remember this corner being one of the better ones, so we like want the payload to be there at that corner and then start doing stuff. And okay, hello, you're out there. I'll lose my mech very rapidly here. That's fine. I'll just go up here and start working on a new mech. This is one of the things I like about D.VA, because when she first dies, she's still around to fight. Not as effectively, not even close as effectively, but she's still around. And Pharah obviously trying to kill me, that's fine. I'll just grab health and continue shooting at things. So, well, there is a soldier chasing me. I'll go out here and drop down, and then put a couple of shots into Reinhardt and go down. Managed to avoid the enemies and get my mech. So I managed to, when I'm running around in the mech, I try to be a nuisance, and this is where I get really lucky, like I have the Mercy coming right in front of me. So there is that. That was good. That was really good for me. And then, hello, Reinhardt running heroic with no backup. That's obviously not going to work quite so well for him. And here we go. Finally, just the shotgun range at that range of shooting at the sniper in the back there, not doing much. But hey, it's harassment, and then I have a target running right at my face. I'm trying to hang around with this, and this is a fight I waited on too long. I let the soldier do his thing and all that stuff, and let my mech there to blow up, so at least got something with the blowing up mech. But essentially I let the soldier trade with me for too long while he was sitting on his heal and all that stuff, and I got my new mech without dying, which is fantastic. Reinhardt needs to die, he's still on the payload. I'm gonna lose my mech because of this this turret dude. That's fine, the payload stopped moving, and as long as the bastion is just sitting down there, the payload ain't moving. So that's fine with me. After all, this is what I know when I play video games. I know how to play objectives. I love objective mode game modes instead of like just you know team deathmatch. I'm just never a fan of pure team deathmatch. I want objectives. Reinhardt is coming in, and here we go. Raid with this guy for a bit, let him pop his healing, and then Reinhardt comes in front of my face again. And then, oh, that's too many targets, but they are away from the payload, so I'm alright. I'll let them do their thing, as long as they don't come to the payload. And here I guessed correctly that somebody was there, that the Farah was here, but I didn't have my shield out in time and in correct order to eat those rockets, essentially. That's partial problem, partial bad positioning and such by me. And trying to help Arthur out, trying to harass their Widowmaker out there in the distance a little bit. It's essentially what to do. What I try to do, I'll try to be nasty, and of course I get my new mech. That's the main thing. And then I'm okay, I am back here to stop the payload from doing its thing. And pull back a little bit, let them shoot all they want. If all they wanna do is shoot, that's fine. Just to stop the payload from going anywhere. I need my ultimate, then I can blow the mech up. Okay, hello Zarya, you are in my face, I'm gonna lose my mech here, that's fine, and I'm very much losing my life here, because in corner against 3 enemies, they finally got me out of that corner, and finally managed to push the payload onwards. So, I didn't manage to hold them long enough. Essentially, I again poked into the bastion and the soldier 76 who had already set up in the corner. So I need to stop poking that corner, I need to let somebody else give me that information. This is me going just a tad too hard into the Reinhardt and the rest. I was trying to make sure that they couldn't stop move the payload more. But frankly, I just didn't have enough support for that push. But I do get my mech back fast enough, and then now there is Reinhardt behind me, which is fine, but all the damage dealers are in front of me, and unfortunately my entire team decided to die or run elsewhere. So obviously I am solo against Reinhardt and the rest of the team. So if the rest of my team had been dealing with the Reinhardt, that had been completely okay. I just wasn't aware that the rest of my team was entirely dead. So yeah, very nice Overwatch imagery there on the side of the things. Alright. So Reinhardt, obviously this is too far to have this fight, so put on my shield, pull on to the into the hiding. There was a heal here, yep, get that heal, and then I'm okay to go in again, except we are losing people, we're missing folks. I'm trying to put in some suppression fire, get a little bit of aid, and now this is where I get really lucky. People start, well, having a crossfire with the friendlies, like firing from multiple angles. That's partially what you want to do. Obviously the shotgun isn't all that awesome when firing from range, kind of have to get into the face, but it works very well for distraction as well for the crossfire. And since I was alone there, I didn't want to go any more forward to like expose myself too much. And this is really bad move by me. Like, that's simply way too many of them with the Reinhardt and everything. All of them in one location, and they had a crossfire from the top as well. With us, I was too much forward. I just need to let them get to the payload, or just barely to the payload, so I can hopefully hold them back from it. And here is where I'm trying to keep the enemy from pushing the payload. So essentially burn my mech in such a way that get their damage dealers from to stop doing stuff. And well, Reinhardt can do his thing, and I mean, as long as they are not at the payload, I am completely okay with them doing whatever the places they want to do. If they are not pushing the payload, they are wasting time. So this is where I am willing to just sit around, not poke at all, just keep an eye on the payload, make sure they are not moving the payload. I don't need to, well, now of course, since a couple of my guys are pushing, my teammates are pushing in, I am willing to shoot at the stuff, like, which they are. And if I manage to get some shots in here, that's all extra damage until I get my mech, which is now finally here, and then Reinhardt is down, and then we can take on the rest. Put down the shield to absorb some shots and help kill the rest. Hello, Zarya, and that would be a victory. Very, very good job by my team, even without the support with double bastion. Granted, the enemy team was spending time away from the payload, they were busy killing stuff instead of playing the objective, but and my own positioning really needs work. Like, I wasn't aware of where my teammates were and how often they were dead, way too often, so I really see that with this whole post-gameplay commentary, which is one reason why I'm doing this. Thank you very, very much for watching.